Welcome back, Valley friends. Today we're recruiting our final team member in the quest Does Not Compute with Eve. To unlock this quest, you would need to have completed the Sunken Ruins with Merlin. When you're ready to get started, you can chat to Eve. We need Eve to help us complete one of the puzzles in the ruins to unlock the trapdoor. There is an ancient computer in the ruins that we need her to hack into, but Eve does not think she would be able to access this old technology. But she has found a map that leads to components for an ancient processor. Perhaps if we build this, we will be able to help Eve communicate with the ancient computer in the ruins. Once you're done chatting to Eve, open your bag to inspect the map. This will unlock a memory showing you the locations and the tools you'll need to use to find each part. So let's start searching for all the parts. First up, I found the ancient processor blueprint by using my hourglass in the area behind the waterfalls by the docks. I found the ancient slate by fishing up the gold bubbles by Eve and Wally's secret garden. Next, I dug up the ancient processor crystal in the area where we found our first time bending table and the statue that contained the first part of our hourglass. Then I found the next part on the small floating island by the sundial in the wild tangles. Here I was able to dig up the ancient power sphere. I was able to locate the final part by heading over to Gaston's old camping site in the glittering dunes. Here I found the ancient dictionary. Once you have all the processor components, you will need to use your hourglass to search for the following materials: 3 ancient gears, 3 ancient plates, and 3 ancient magnets. Once you've found all of these, you can head over to your time-bending table to repair the ancient processor. Make sure you have the processor in your bag, then head back over to Eve. The processor doesn't seem to connect to Eve's hardware. We'll need to craft a universal adapter to connect the ancient processor to Eve. For this, we will need to learn a bit more about Eve's technology. We'll need to head over to her house and take some photos. So let's take some photos in Eve's home. First, you will need to take a photo of something round with holes, which is her table. Next is some sort of power output. These lamps on the floor count. And the final item is some glassy globes, which is the lights from her ceiling. Now that we have all our information, we need to collect all the materials to craft our universal adapter. First up, you will need to head to the glittering dunes where you will need to dig for 10 oasis glass, or break some stalagmites. Then we'll need 15 plastic scraps, which we can get by fishing outside the bubbles in Ancient's Landing or digging up rubble. Then we will need 15 pieces of copper, which you can get from breaking orange rocks or mining any rock spots on Eternity Isle. Then you will need 2 brass ingots, which you will need to craft from zinc and copper. Zinc can be found by mining in the wild tangles. And finally, we will need to craft 3 mechanical parts from brass and bronze ingots. Now that we have all of our materials, we can craft the universal adapter. Make sure you have the adapter in your bag, then head back over to Eve to deliver it. This will conclude the quest, Does Not Compute, and we have now managed to recruit all our friends for our special mission to find the spark of imagination. But for now, we will end our adventure here. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we unlock the trapdoor and continue our adventure.